3 down, 2 to go on day one of the NBA Summer League as we continue from the Amway Center in Orlando. And we welcome you back inside. This is the Magic practice facility. Coming up later, it is Memphis and OKC, but right now the Detroit Pistons and the Houston Rockets. Caldwell-Pope with a nice steal. Lots of basketball coming your way on NBA TV. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope fouled on his way. 2 free throws coming.
Today is Siva, Pope, and Mitchell. And as you see, all 3 of them have been involved in action. They've touched the basketball. And, you know, Pope came out of college known as an excellent shooter. Struggled a little bit last year with his shot making. But he has the form. He has good release. And sometimes it's just a matter of being in the right system with the right coach. And hopefully Van Gundy will be the right coach for him. That he really can bounce ideas off of. You know, so those 2 working together, you know, the knowledge again that they bring to the game.
DeAndre Liggins with a great steal, creating that possession for Detroit. And then they come right back, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope steals it away from Houston. He has 3 points as well. And another turnover by the Rockets. Siva to Caldwell-Pope, slicing left hand, yes, plus the foul.
Again, we highlight the players who make the basket.
And Isaiah, you know that there are some that said that they never set a legal screen.
I would have to agree with him as Pope finishes. Now, I asked myself, why wouldn't a guy like Pope go down and dunk that?
Brian Cook with the ball leads Detroit with 10. He hands off to Caldwell-Pope. Nice dribble move, and the finger roll won't go, but he is fouled. Johnson eyeballing Siva. The double comes. They leave Cook, and then Cook throws it away. The steal by 2-time Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year Chris Kramer. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the block from behind. Pistons leading by 3. They built an 18-point lead early, and the Rockets have been chipping away. Nick Johnson, Chris Crawford.
But someone else right now, he's very confident when another player is in front of him.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, after a quiet first quarter, really got it cooking in quarter number 2. Back down to Kramer, got his first basket of the game, and we are tied at 51. Caldwell-Pope, nice move.
I've said this before, but I believe that really is his game, not necessarily.
So Kramer, 2 points, 2 boards, 6 assists. And Caldwell-Pope with a tough off-balance jumper.
His mid-range game, his ability
per game.
I really like him. I think he'll have an NBA. He has an NBA game, and he has an NBA body. And
got all over the rim and hung around for a minute. Glad they didn't call a tech on that. Caldwell-Pope, yes, for 3. He's got 22. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope leads all scorers with 22 points, 7 of 16 from the field.
You love Pope's mid-range game. You love the way he runs the floor. You love the way that he can finish around the basket, left-handed and right-handed. And, you know, they talked about featuring him offensively in this summer league because Van Gundy doesn't know what type of player he is. We know that he was a high first-round draft pick. So now he's displaying all his skills.
Who is a sticky defender. Caldwell-Pope got by him this time, though. Put it up with the left hand and made it look easy.
I like Pope's game around the basket. And
it's on those free throws by Peyton Siva. He's up to 12. And now Lunin. Oh, it's tipped by Detroit, but it's a loose ball. Comes now to Liggins.
With the shoulder, if you don't extend the forearm. Now.
Caldwell-Pope having himself an afternoon. He's up to 26 points, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and the lead is 6.
Again, every time he's in the game, and it's no surprise that he's out on the floor at the end of the game making defensive stops.
Your final 95-89, so 4 points go to the Detroit Pistons for winning the game. They won the first quarter, and they won the fourth as well.